everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am going to show you the supplies I'm going to use to put together my Week in the Life album. Now this is a concept made by Ali Edwards. This is not my own idea, but I wanted to participate in it as a yearly mini album that I do in order to see how our life changes. I haven't participated it in the past, but now that I'm a mom and Valentina grows so much so rapidly, I feel like to do this as an annual mini album to show our daily routines and where we work, where we live, things like that, makes this project kind of very meaningful in order to kind of also see, even though your albums always show you the growth, but just like the detailed parts of your life, okay? So I didn't buy the kit from Ali Edwards. This is simply using my supplies, my stash, and a bunch of cut files, okay? Anything that I will go over, if I can, as far as cut files too, I'll leave the link down below as much as possible, okay? So let's just get started. So, let's just start with the album. So I've already have a fun 6x8 album. This one is a Becky Higgins one. This pattern is no longer available. This is like the old line before they got like cleared out at Michael's, and now like these new albums that are a little bit thicker in boards. But I have like 3 more to still use. So I thought I'd use this fun mint one that has like a little chevron stripe, right? Chevron stripe going on in it. So I've had this. This wasn't purchased new. I also have plenty of page protectors from Snap. I don't even know if Snap is still in business or if they make these still. But once again, they were on clearance once upon a time. Look, $1.49. I'm sitting on like 10 packs of all the different page protectors. So again, these were in my stash. I didn't have to purchase them, and I have about 3 different design layouts for them. So that worked out really great. I already printed my pictures at Persnickety. Believe it or not, I'm still on the hunt for a good photo printer for home. If you could leave your suggestions on what you use down below, I'd appreciate it. I feel like I'm leaning towards getting the Epson PictureMate, but like the Epson has now like the new Eco Tank ones. Have you heard of these? Where the ink is like in little jars and you refill the tank, and I kind of feel like as often as I'm buying ink, it might be worth a splurge to get that printer. But leave me printer options. But for now, I just sent them off to print at Persnickety. So I have them all ready to go. And some of them, as you can see, I already did some like journaling / font work on there, so that I don't have to stamp necessarily, but at least it shows the progress. Like here's some journaling too that I already did right on the pictures. So hopefully it helps do this book come together a little bit faster. But like I said, it's going to be truly a documentation of our week. I mean, so she's in bottles still, so hopefully like, a year from now this won't be in our kitchen kind of thing. So I did that. These are all the 4x6 and the 3x4 cards that I'm going to cut up. And actually I already started the pages, so I did 6x8s too. So I thought it would be nice to have a little bit of a theme, so you can just kind of see a preview because I put these already in the sleeves. I took pictures of different palm trees around my house as the opening shot for each day. And you can see how the weather changed because Thursday is definitely gray skies. That day it was raining all day long. So those were my opening shots, and then as you open them, I made really big 6x8s of my little Valentina. So you're seeing a little bit of a flip through, sorry, but that's how I'm just going to start it. There's going to be a little bit of a a theme, but just you can see. So I did have 6x8 protectors already ready to go. I'm trying to make the book pretty much black, white, and pink and green, and I hauled this paper pad not too long ago from Hobby Lobby, so I'm gonna make all my filler cards and anything detailed and any kind of journaling cards from this paper pad. And it's like I said, hopefully I'll be able to stick to this because it'll make it a lot simpler. That way I don't have to bring in too many other supplies. I can just simply use this primarily. So this was a cut file that I got on Silhouette Design Studio, and I cut it out on white textured cardstock, so I just didn't tape these. I did it on the smooth side compared to the rough side. I'm not going to know if you see that. So this was what I cut out. They were on Silhouette Design Studio, like I said. They had the whole day of the week, so this will be the first journaling card. I already adhere these in the book. So here's just that black and white theme going on. I was going to use pattern paper from that one, but the white got lost on a lot of them, so I just cut normal cardstock out from that. I made my own transparencies, and I already cut them and hole punched them. So I had this book sitting in this pad sitting in my stash forever. I don't know, like literally I've had my channel for maybe 4 years. I've used like maybe 2 sheets. So I had plenty to use, and frankly, like it'll sit here still. So I cut up the 6x8 transparencies I used the page protectors as the stencil, yeah. So I've already cut them out, and I've already hole punched them, if you can, see that punch right there. So these are ready to go. So my idea is to have, the opening day, the transparency, and then my other design cut file that I bought from Silhouette and I got this idea from Allie Edwards, but I got it as a cut file. So I cut them again on white textured cardstock. This time I did use the textured side because I feel like maybe I want to like do some embossing on them, because I have some stamps that are really cool. So I made all the days of the week, and so my idea is to have, this is opening day, boom, 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 and then kind of have that on top and adhere this to the transparency, so that way it's kind of like the divider per day. So that's what I'm feeling. I like it. Hopefully it comes together nice. I don't know if I'll be able to do complete process videos for this book. I think you'll see my supply so that you can see that you can do this just with the stuff you have. And then I'll just do a flip through on my next video because, like I do have a baby, and so honestly I've been able to get things done a little bit at night or when she's napping sporadically throughout the day. So it does make it a little bit hard to film every part of this since I want it to come together quick. I pulled some rotary stamps that I have. This one is a Jasmine Jones. This one's Amy Tangerine, a Dear Lizzie, a Maggie Holmes. They have cute little sentiments that I can put on pictures. So I will be using, black probably stays on ink. That'll work the best on photos. And then the white Moonlight Brilliance one as well. I have pocket pages to fuse in case I need extra pictures one day. And then I've pulled a few stamps that I intend to maybe stamp on the pictures or on filler cards. So I love this alpha. This one's by Fiskars, Teresa Collins. I think I've had it for a while, but I got it at Joann's. It is one of my favorites. These I've recently hauled, so it got a big chunky alpha. Don't know if this one's too big for my album, but I love the positive affirmations here. A smaller outline stamp. These I just love because I can probably stamp them and cut them out and put them on the photos, because they say things like favorite, happiness, fun day, loving, watching, eating. So, there are food pictures and things. And then I love this one. So this is what I mean about maybe want to embossing some of these. Like maybe taking the Monday and stamping the Monday and then embossing it on that one, like as an idea I had. So I have that pulled. This thin tall alpha as well. And I have these out. I just hauled these as well. I may use them, I may not, if it suits it. But I will stamp obviously in pink so that my whole book has some cohesiveness. These were another cut file that I already have going on. So they're almost like letter badges. And so I might put these on like one of the pictures per day, like in the corner. They're on white cardstock once again. So here are the outline. Well, it was this one, so you can kind of see. But I also kept the inserts too. So I have just the letters that were sitting in the center as I pulled them off my mat to use as well. So definitely enough indicators to know what day of the week I'll be on. I've pulled my embossing powders as well, just in case, so all this will just sit on my desk. And I even want to make a dent in some of my wood veneers I have in here. I have like cute little camera ones and hearts and just little things. I feel like I need to use some of this. It's been sitting for a while, y'all. I even have like little like hearts, like flowers and things. So just all kind of little things, enamel dots and like neon colors. We may use them, we may not. Before I forget, I didn't mention that I also pulled the Maggie Holmes 30-page sticker book because there's a lot of pink, black, and white. I thought it could go well. And then I recently got this one too. This is the quotes pad. And so I thought these could be good on filler cards or actually placed right on the picture if the quote or sentiment goes right. So I'm going to leave these also on my desk to use while doing my Week in the Life album, as well as what was the one other thing I had? Oh, my punches too. So I have like my heart-shaped punches. I got a new size. So some punches are also going to be sitting on my desk in order to have tiny embellishments maybe on the corners of the page. But that is all the supplies I wanted to show you that I may use in my week in the life. Hope you got some ideas. Hopefully, you know, you don't always have to buy, you know, kits that come out. You can certainly stash dive and maybe and perhaps definitely make a very cute book. So like I said, I'll do a flip through. Thank you for joining me right now. Have a nice day. Bye.